if you are trying to fly Zipair and you are trying to figure out when do they release tickets because they're not out yet, even if it's a few months away, you are in the right place. And if you're wondering, are there any solutions coming up to the issues I talked about in previous videos, you are again in the right place, because here I am for an update. And if you haven't checked out our full review of when we took Zipair for the first time, check out these other videos, because that will show you what we thought first, and then here are the updates. I did my research, and I know from prior experience, when tickets launched for us so that they were available to buy, we were looking to go in the winter time period in November, December, and flights did not come out until July. And so it's kind of stressful. All the other airlines have the flight schedules out, but Zipair did not. And so if we wanted to compare, if we wanted to see what was reasonable, we didn't know and we couldn't book them. And you know, those live flights go fast, especially in high peak time like we were going. And so you need to go check pretty quickly after it is released. But let me tell you the history of what I've learned. Mind you, there is not that much history. Now, September 2022 is when it launched, at least from San Jose and parts in the US. Now, there were other places going worldwide, and I'm not that familiar. So if you have questions about that, let me know, and I'm happy to research, or share with me when you have seen that trending of release dates, because that would be really, really helpful to other people watching that are outside of the US. Now, specifically for San Jose and the West Coast, the September was a launch. December 2022 was when it was announced the schedule for the end of March through end of October. And that is the time frame that they have been trending towards, with releasing schedules of end of March to end of October. And then in July-ish, July 13th, 2023, to be exact, was when they launched the October through end of March schedule last year. Now, November 2023 was when they announced the next cycle, which was from the end of March, October to October 2024. I would expect that to be a similar timeline going forward, but we will find out soon when it hits July this year to see if that keeps going at the same cadence or if it changes up. Now, again, mind you, this is specific to the San Jose, LA area, because that is what I was seeing. They do add more seasonal flights, like to Honolulu. We saw more for San Jose. There are more that get added, but as a baseline, July and November is what we have seen. Now, for the other features, if you want to look at their PR page, they do make announcements and releases. So that would be the most up-to-date place that you would see this. But a few things that I saw: express baggage. There is a new, as of October 2023, where for $30 a person, you can pay to get express check-in service for your baggage, which would be amazing given the issues that we found in the check-in process and the baggage checking process. Even if it's just carry-on, for them to weigh it, for them to take care of your tickets and weigh your bags and all of that. That just took a long time, so I would happily pay that $30 per person to just avoid that whole mess. However, we traveled after October 2023 and we did not see that option. And so I would love to hear if you've had that option. You do have to purchase it prior to getting to the airport, at least 24 hours before, just like all the other features that you have to do. Hopefully at some time in the future, they let you upgrade baggage amounts, all that kind of stuff on the day of, but that is a hope for me and for the stress of future travelers on Zipair. Self-service check-in is also apparently a new feature. I did not see that either. So both of those things, I don't know. The passport thing didn't work either. Apparently there is a mobile check-in coming or already in place, but it's only for select places like in Asia. So if you are flying out of the US, that is not an option for us yet, but perhaps something to look forward to. If they can make it work in other places, maybe there will be hope for it working for us in the US as well, because At Narita, they tried to scan our passports and they were US passports. They said the older US passport should work well. It didn't. And that's in our review as well. So again, go check out our review if you haven't already for more details around that. But if there was a mobile check-in, that would be fantastic. That's another thing that is just a huge drawback for us, and they're testing it out in other regions, so hopefully it'll come to the US as well. I don't know what your hopefuls are for the future in Zipair and making it a lot more comfortable, stress-free. I know it's budget. A lot of people say, hey, that's what you expect from a budget airline, but I still expect more. I still expect to not be stressed out about getting onto the flight because it's taking forever to check in. I expect to be able to pay my way out of a problem like heavy baggage. That is my expectation though. So if you have thoughts, happy to hear them. If you have more questions and want me to research some more things, happy to do so. Drop them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, remember to hit that like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.